So we'll keep an eye out on Gerber's Class B Libre. And he was due to start ahead of Hayden Elwood, because she share the row with Hayden Elwood, I think. But there is the Repsol Lantis of Zayna Munson. There comes Byron Mitchell into position as well. DJ Boyson in that group at the front as well. Jean-Ray Leroux in the VW Stealth. Reino Pence in his Omega. Darren Liebenberg in his Kawasaki-powered Formula M.
Byron, this front row makes me think I'm at Spa. These open wheelers with all the wings on the back. Andy Rackstraw, Byron, Mitchell's there, Storm Lanfear, DJ Boyson. Man, oh man, it's looking pretty. And all those Liqui Moly little cars, they all look lovely.
Yeah, it's great to have the Liqui Moly cars down from the northern regions as well. They look very official, I can tell you that much. Now Wets, I see now Wets for the number 57 Mayer car, and the top four are all on slicks. So now that's a gamble, and that's those tires. If it looks the way it does for the rest of this race, those tires are going to overheat definitely.
Byron, watch the wind direction and look what's lying over here. That greyness. I don't know.
It's a gamble. It's a big gamble because
yeah, I lost 50 rand last night on the gamble.
The wind is it consistent? Is it persistent? Is it going to bring those clouds? That's the big question over here. Meanwhile, the revs are rising, and we wait now for the countdown, as it is the 2-minute board coming out. 30 seconds board, I should rather say. Then we have our 5-second board. Get out of the way, let's go racing, and it's off we go. A bit of wheel spin there from Byron Mitchell, but running into now turn 1 ahead of Andy Rackstraw. Byron Mitchell, and it looks like Andy Rackstraw got a little bit of a bad start there as well, and almost got taken by DJ Boyson, who has got his way ahead of Storm Lanfear. Watch out for Mayer, he's on the inside of turn 1, and they run it down to turn 2, Castrol corner, everybody getting through turn 1.
Yeah, Byron Mitchell getting an electric start there. Andy Rackstraw with his hesitation going to second gear, and that just lost a bit of touch. Now Rackstraw's going to have to really get the cat out the bag there, because when Byron Mitchell gets a bit between his teeth, he's going to absolutely roll like that. There's no tomorrow, and he's going to want to get away from them now as they make their way through Sarl Sweep down the back straight. And Byron Mitchell leads out, and he's pulling away there from Rackstraw. Rackstraw's going to have to really know his P's and Q's. Then it's DJ Boyson, then Storm Lanfear. Alan Mayer's in there as well in the Molly car. Mayer chasing the back there of Lanfear.
Okay, they go down the back straight. Mayer still hanging on to Storm Lanfear at the moment, France, where they go through the turn 5 Pertamina Fastron section. Now they'll run it to the line and start the first real flyer of the race here. And now down towards turn 1, Byron Mitchell will turn in. The gap between himself and Andrew Rackstraw is 2.2 seconds. DJ Boyson, Alan Mayer actually got up ahead of Storm Lanfear as they cross the line, but he goes wide there. He'll be looking for a little bit of moisture just to keep those wet tires cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a gamble, those wet weathers in this dry condition. The precipitation is not too far away. We can see it moving towards us, but whether that's going to count in Alan Mayer's favour, I don't know. We have got 8 laps to go.
I think it was maybe a bit too ambitious, that gamble, Francois, but we'll see when they come around the next time how it all looks there. Byron Mitchell goes out of Sarl Sweep, turn 4. Down the back straight, he will then run. It's the driest the track has been today. And yes, there are big dark clouds looming around, but it's nothing to say that they may not even arrive here at Killarney within the next few laps. Byron Mitchell will power it down to underneath the city of Cape Town and Castrol Bridge and start yet another lap, a 1:20.864 the last time, a 1:13.343. Now this time around on the first of the flyers with 8 laps left to go.
All right, so having a look there, see now Mitchell leads out the Rackstraw. There's Alan Mayer crossing a line on screen there with Storm Lanfear up behind him. Then not too far behind is Ramchanda. Ramchanda doing fantastically well, leading out in the Class C. He's ahead of Reino Pence and LaRue. Things happening out there. It's getting a little bit darker towards my left. So yeah, the guys are out in wets. Their gamble might pay off halfway through this race as they work their way through there. Alan Mayer there, ahead there of the Storm Lanfear. Nice to have the boys from the north here, as they call him, Lieutenant Colonel Alan Mayer, and he works his way through here into Interceptor Corner. Nice little squabble here with Storm and Alan Mayer.
Yellow flags waving down in turn 1, Francois. It is Mark Tucker, number 3, that has put it down or beached it in that particular section.
There it is.
And that's in the Super V that he is in.
So unfortunately Tucker out of this one.
Car off turn 5, double wave yellows, Francois. There in the stands, one of the Liqui Moly cars, I think. There goes, of course, right past will be Mayer and Lanfear. They won't be able to go passing through that section. We'll have to check again who it is, as Byron Mitchell puts in a 1:13.114 as his fastest lap of the race with 7 laps left to go.
In this weather, 1:13 is exceptionally quick.
He's carving through traffic at a great rate there as well.
Stunning rate, yeah. He works his way up the Tigerberg straight away up towards turn number 4. And he's got a couple of slow barkers ahead of him. Although they don't feel they're slow, they're driving as fast as they can. But there we go, Byron Mitchell down the back straight, down towards turn number 5. Not too far behind him, Andrew Rackstraw. Behind Andrew Rackstraw, we're going to have a look there for... it's going to be... Well, it'll have to be someone picking up there. Byron Mitchell, Rackstraw, then DJ Boyson, then Alan Mayer, and then Storm Lanfear.
And he's still holding it, Alan Mayer, within 7.6 seconds of Boyson, and just ahead of Lanfear. There goes a slow-moving machine on the main straight now. I'll try and pick up the number of this car, and it is one of the Liqui Moly cars. I just unfortunately could not see the number. But it is now 6 laps left to go. Like I said, a 1:13.114, fastest lap from Byron Mitchell at the moment. Just looking at how things are, Ramchanda currently leads Class C, and then Krieger leads Class A at the moment in 10th position. Only a few classes in here as well. He'll be ahead of a pair of Gerbers over there, and the second of those Gerbers in 12th position will be a Libre Class B runner. Zane Munson leads Formula V's class.
Just shows how big the field is. Zane down in 14th and leading class. Somebody's car sounding a bit horrible, but have a look at that gaggle of cars going down into turn number 5. That is where the racing is at, mid-pack. And I think your leader just went through there now, Byron Mitchell. Yeah, Byron goes through there. There's your leader, Byron Mitchell. Andy Rackstraw will be wanting to work his way through there somewhere.
There's Zane Munson.
There's Zane Munson, yeah.
Leader of Formula V, ahead of Lariche, ahead of Fletcher and Phillips.
Yeah.
So that gaggle very close at hand there. The wind coming across now quite a bit there in turn 1.
It's changing, it's changing.
The direction you can see has considerably changed. 25 cars still in this race, unfortunately. Tucker, Van der Westhuizen, Van Heerden, Steve Venter and Trump didn't even start this race, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit unfortunate. Right, so going through there, looks like there's Rackstraw going through, a couple of cars behind him. There goes Rackstraw through Interceptor Corner now, works his way up the Tigerberg Straight. And there's a whole gaggle of cars up behind him. Lovely dices in between. So Mitchell reads out over Rackstraw, then it's DJ Boyson, Storm Lanfear, Alan Mayer, then it's Ramchanda. Car slowing down into the back straight. Yeah, it looks like
Storm
it could be rain. Storm's off.
Storm's off onto the off the Joubert straight, but there's problems I think with that car. I think he might have collapsed suspension.
Yeah. And then it looked like Reino Pence was going down. There's another car going off the back straight there, you can see in your picture. And Reino Pence looked to me like he was going a bit slow. I'm not sure if it is him. So a little race of attrition taking place. Cars going off all over the show.
Yeah, we just go back to turn 2 again. Spinner, turn 5. I think that could be Lariche. I think it is Lariche.
He's got the black car. Yeah, but he's back.
And while turn 2, we have it right now. That is, unfortunately, Storm Lanfear, which what looks like collapsed rear suspension on that
and
car.
There's rain coming down.
Yeah, the rain is coming down now. So
where's Alan Mayer?
The mayor, could that gamble pay off? We were all being cynical, or at least I was.
No, well, that's what I said to you. Watch this space. Alan Mayer is lying in 5th place. This could just, well, he's in 4th actually, because Landfield went off. So anything could happen here.
Well, we have now 4 laps left to go, including the one that is currently being completed at the moment. There is another car off before turn 5 on the back straight, Francois. One of the Liqui Moly cars.
And here's a car going very slow here. Is this what I think it is?
2 cars off in 5. Kelly Fletcher is one of them from the Formula V section. Goodness, this is now a whole lot of cars coming off. I think I see DJ Boyson as well.
Yeah, Mitchell and Rackstraw have gone past. There's no one else.
DJ Boyson is off at turn 5. I can see a yellow flag right next to him.
Yeah.
Could we have ourselves a red flag situation? I don't want to preempt it. I don't want to say it.
I think so. The car's off the circuit. The cars are off the circuit. They might be in dangerous position, so yellow flags will wave. Is that Kelly Fletcher's car that's off there?
That is indeed Kelly Fletcher's
Fletcher,
car.
yeah.
Dangerous position.
Well, it's not in the line of the driving, so I mean, I don't see if the yellows are waving, all's good. Byron Mitchell, Andy Rackstraw, Alan Mayer's in 3rd position. Roy has been driving his heart out, and now his mates are coming into their own. And there he goes down the back straight, down towards turn number 5, and he's giving it a good clutter. There he goes. You see him, Alan Mayer in picture. And he's the Liqui Moly car. And the rain is playing into his hands because he's got wets on. So that's exactly what he wanted. Now he can really get the hammer down and get pushing. And is Alan Mayer in a Formula VW, in the old 221 VWs?
That is indeed correct. He is. He's in the Liqui Moly. Mayer in the Liqui Moly car. He currently finds himself in 3rd. However, he's 1 minute and 7 seconds off of the pair ahead of him. Rackstraw and Mitchell still on the knife's edge at the moment. Remember what you were telling me earlier on, Francois. One of the big wet weather specialists is none other than Andrew Rackstraw.
Andrew Rackstraw might be coming into his own, although Rackstraw's on slicks. I saw him when he was on the start line. He doesn't have wet weather zone.
That is true, and now it's all about self-preservation here. However, as we say that, Francois, he is now close to within 2.3 seconds of Byron Mitchell, and who can drive the best on slick tyres in the rain.
There they go through the kink. There's Mitchell, and there's Rackstraw now behind him. So, with 2 laps to go, it's on a knife's edge, so to speak, with the front leaders. Alan Mayer a little bit further back. Darren Liebenberg in the Formula M with the Hayabusa motor in it sits there in P4.
And he was at one stage completely way down near the back of the field, and he's been able to get his way up. Yellow flags will still be waving in that turn 5 section, so that will cancel that passing area out for the rest of the race. 2 laps left to go. Here comes Zaina Munson. Kelly Fletcher has gotten it going again.
Byron, look on screen. Look at that gap between Mitchell and Rackstraw. It's closing down. Look at this. It's getting close. I think we're going to start our final lap.
We do have to start our final lap. Let's watch Mayer as well. You remember he was one. He's not been able to close up the gap on the tyres. Looks like it. Let me just actually take a look. As he crosses the line, I think he's still showing us now plus 1 lap.
This is going to play to Rackstraw's hands. We've got a bit of slow traffic coming up to you, Bear straight now. What is Byron Mitchell going to do? Is he going to have a way through? He stands on the outside, but he gets blocked past. Ooh, what's he going to do? Rackstraw looks to follow suit around the outside. They're going to have to get rid of all this traffic. Rackstraw is pushing hard to get around the outside. You can see Mitchell ahead of him. They're going out of Quarry Corner. They're working their way down the kink, down towards the Interceptor Corner. It's Byron Mitchell, it's Andy Rackstraw. They're up on the inside of a slower marker. Rackstraw has to take evasive action to not clutter into the back there. Mitchell's trying to get out. He's not getting traction with slide on the tyres. They work their way up the Tigerberg straight up towards the Sarl sweep. And this is the final lap. It's Byron Mitchell. Andrew Rackstraw is at payback time for Byron Mitchell. They working their way down. No, Kelly Fletcher's still on circuit. It wasn't Kelly that was off. But have a look at this. Rackstraw and Mitchell. They are nose to tail going down towards turn number 5, Pertamina Fostrad. And the checkered flag is beckoning and bring them home, Byron.
Well, pick your breaking points now as they go into turn 5. Byron Mitchell said up in the commentary box earlier on, he didn't want it to rain, but he leads at the moment as they go through the traffic. Zaina Munson's in that section as well. They're going to run it to the line. They nose to tail. Going to the line underneath the City of Cape Town Bridge. He goes defensive, does Byron Mitchell, and takes the victory ahead of Andrew Rackstraw.
What a dynamic race coming out of these two. Actually, matter of fact, both races one apiece. I think it's going to go down to time, so who wins what. And we look for Alan Mayer. He was a good couple of seconds behind. Really? 100th of a second difference. Unbelievable stuff.
Some good close racing, Francois. Yeah, Mayer, we wait for him in 3rd position. There's still a few other cars. I think this is Andre Lariche coming to complete his
Here
race.
comes Darren Liebenberg in P4.
Now, Darren Liebenberg, a real star in this particular race in the wet. Here with the Hayabusa motor in that Formula M, one of the best sounds out there. And, well, we'll come to its conclusion.
Alan Mayer's
gets
over the
third.
line, yeah.
He gets 3rd. And then Ludwig Scherber, the man in the Formula M Honda who was initially smoking a bit before the start of the race. He comes to the end of the race, and also the Class B winner in Formula Libre, ahead of Hayden Elwood, who comes to the end now. We watch out for Hayden Elwood. There we go. The man minus the engine cover, because he put a new exhaust system on that car and he needs to get a fabricator to fabricate a nice engine cover for him. It's of course glass fiber.
We do know one, in case he wants to know. We do know one very well.
But that was that race over there. 18 finishers in all. Let me just go through all of them. It's Zaina Munson who wins the Formula V class ahead of Kelly Fletcher. So that other car out there was not Kelly Fletcher that stopped on the exit of turn 5, Pertamina Fastron. But mighty racing at the end, a 10th of a second between Mitchell and Rackstraw. And that was Formula Libre's 2nd race of the day. We will be moving on now shortly to the Lauda Classic cars. Will be coming up for their 2nd race of the day, and still plenty of racing to come here at Killarney International Raceway. Despite this weather, we still bring you the great racing here, and we'll show you a few replays as well of the various occurrences during the Formula Libre race.